For 2 decades, Mardan Mamat has been the flag bearer for Singapore golf. With his innumerable achievements on the golf course, he established the Lion City on the golfing map of the world and became the pride of his nation. To honour his contribution, a proud Singaporean artist, Pepper C, painted his portrait before the ISPS Handa Singapore Classic 2012.
Yeah, it is the first time on the tour. I never do this before on the tour to get my portrait on there.
Pepper carefully chose her colours in painting the portrait and successfully displayed Mardan's energy and liveliness on the canvas.
I've seen some of his photos on tournaments. He's usually in neon colours, and because he's very tan, has this very sporty look, right? So I try to bring that out, all the electric colours and bright colours.
In 2004, Mardan became the first Singaporean to win on the Asian Tour. He won the Royal Challenge Indian Open, and 2 years later, Mardan registered the biggest win of his career in the OSIM Singapore Masters, a European Tour co-sanctioned event. From this point, yellow became an essential component of his wardrobe.
It comes from my wife. My wife just tell me that, hey, use yellow is your lucky color. In 2006, when I won my Singapore Masters, since then he says, you should use yellow on the final day. It's your lucky color.
With career earnings of $1.8 million to date, Mardan is one of the most successful golfers on the Asian Tour. But this journey had its share of challenges too.
Yeah, I work as a caddy and to play one round every week on Monday to get a feel of the golf course. Can't afford to buy the club. I got to get the club from somebody who not using it anymore. So it's like a baby, you know. You can't afford to buy a club. You got a club from somebody, so you will keep on cleaning it and polish it. You know, it's just for the love of the game.
Being from a humble background, Mardan learnt his golf lessons by just observing the professionals.
I have to sit on the driving range, see which pro is practicing, and then I got to see how the pro swinging, then try to copy, you know.
In 2011, Mardan came close to winning his third Asian Tour title in the Panasonic Open India. But he had to settle for a tied second spot after losing a three-way playoff to Anirban Lahiri. 10 months later, he registered an emotional 5-stroke win at the ICTSI Philippine Open 2012. And he followed that up with a victory in the PGM CCC Impian Masters, an Asian Development Tour event.
When I arrived in the golf course on Tuesday to have a practice round, I have a very good feel of myself. I don't know why. It's just the feeling that says to me, you can win this tournament. After that feeling, and then I recall about my Singapore Masters win and then how I did it. Give me a lot of good memories and boost me a lot of confidence on that week.
In his quest for victory at the age of 44, Mardan took inspiration from watching the old professionals win titles on the PGA Tour.
You watch on the TV, European Tour, especially on the US Tour, most of the players after 40 can still win a tournament. And then old pros like Bunchu Rankit, Frankie Minoza, they still can complete in the age of 50 and win tournaments. So I think, why not me? For the age of 40 now, I mean, I proved myself that I can still win.
Mother-in-law, you see this on TV? This is for you.
Mardan's wife Naz and family have been the foundation of his strength through their support.
I think you got to have a right person on your side. On the side of that, and to give you the right words to motivate you. I think that's is very important. And my wife has encouraged me and pushing me a lot to practice and to do what I love to do, you know. So I think from there I take her advice and work hard on my game.
After the Philippines, Mardan carried his good form to the international final qualifying for the Open Championship and sealed a spot for his third appearance there.
It's a big occasion. I mean, you get in the 4 major events in the year. You know, British Open is one of the major events for golf in the year. The atmosphere there is amazing. Amazing. I mean, it's a thing that you can remember for your lifetime. So if I can make the cut and finish in the top 20, I'm very pleased with that result.
High on confidence, Mardan has no plans to retire in the near future, but he hopes to open a golf academy one day to contribute towards developing the game in Singapore.
I love to have my own golf academy in future. If I can get somebody to support me to do that, I love to do it.
Mardan is a true inspiration for those looking to paint their dreams and leave a lasting impression on the world.